Welcome to Zonal Board Creations Learning Videos. Our today's topic is how to deal with an alcoholic parent. Some parents drink a lot, especially during weekends. Every time the child tries to talk to them about their alcohol addiction problem, they promise that they will stop drinking anymore, and when the child holds on to that hope, they will stop, but eventually, they end up drinking again. You should start seeking a professional before it affects you and your parents to an extent. And also, is it affecting you too much mentally? Well, yes. Dealing with their worthless life and insincere conversation, children lose hope in their future. They feel like they don't deserve anything good in their life. Such people are always depressed. Sometimes, this anxiety kills them when they are out with people trying to connect socially. Let me give you some ideas on how to deal with an alcoholic parent. Growing up around an alcoholic parent leads to a meaningless and challenging life for that child. There are times when a child growing up in such toxic environment ends up having anxiety issues, depression, alcohol and drug abuse, interpersonal issues and suicidal thoughts, all due to lack of love, care and attention which mess up their control and emotions. This video is for the children growing up with an alcoholic parent on how they can talk to their parent, have an honest conversation, try to make them understand and seek the right help. This video might help many children going through a lot of difficulties dealing with their parents. 1. Self-care. Prioritizing your well-being and health is very important. A healthy mind helps you have a strong state of mind, which makes you strong enough to deal with any problematic situation. The stronger you are physically and mentally, the stronger and more perfect your life gets to be. If you do not care for yourself, you will not be strong enough to care for anything in life. 2. A face-to-face conversation. Try to sit and talk to your parents when they are not intoxicated. Avoid significant interventions. Instead, have a face-to-face conversation with them and explain how their alcoholism affects you negatively. Be extra cautious about how you talk to them, and avoid blaming or shaming the conversation. Take time, as changing your parents to stop drinking suddenly is impossible. 3. Stay honest. Instead of accusing them, try to be honest about their behavior and mannerism when intoxicated affects you. Don't try to cover up some of the serious issues you face around their presence. This makes them feel guilty about what they have done, and they might try to change themselves to improve your lifestyle for you and your healthy future. 4. Show your concern. When you try to sit with them and have a healthy conversation, especially when they are not intoxicated, show your respect toward them. Explain to them how much you are worried about their health and mental life. Tell them how you can't deal with your life without their presence and guidance, and how much of a high negative impact you have in your life because of their addiction to intoxication. Help them by asking them to go to therapy. If they tend to ignore or avoid it, try to join them. 5. Know what to say. Talk to them in a kind, gentle and empathetic way. As mentioned before, avoid blaming, shaming conversations, avoid villainizing, and avoid using non-blaming language. Try to show positive support and have a supportive and casual conversation. This makes their mind chill, and they will be ready to listen to you the next time you want to talk to them. 6. Understand your emotions. Children growing up in this toxic environment lean towards having many mixed emotions, and nearly tend to avoid them. This leads to severe mental illness in your future to the extent that you might even have suicidal thoughts. And know what your mind goes through according to your situation. Sometimes, you might have anxiety issues. You may take too many responsibilities in your hand beyond your control. Higher risk of self-harm. Inability to trust others and yourself too. You might have deep, persistent feelings of inadequacy. Take time to understand your emotions. 7. Seek professional help. As mentioned earlier, seeking professional help is very important to you for handling your emotions and learning how to deal with your parents' drinking problems to understand and act according to their state of mind in different situations when they are intoxicated. This helps you to act accordingly and clearly understand their every situation without affecting your mental health. 8. Seek friendly therapy. Try to find a group therapy where you can share your emotions with colleagues. This helps relieve your feelings. Sometimes, you might feel lucky and grateful about how much you are going through. 9. Could you encourage them to seek help? If your parent is willing, encourage them to seek professional help for their alcoholism. This may include attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, seeing a therapist or counselor, or entering a rehabilitation program. 10. Remember that you are not responsible for their addiction. It is important to remember that your parents' alcoholism is not your fault. and you cannot control their behavior. Focus on taking care of yourself and seeking support from others. In conclusion, it's always better that children growing up in an alcohol-addicted family seek help and find ways to understand and deal with them. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you found it informative and inspiring. We have hundreds of such videos on various topics. Please subscribe and visit www.zonalboard.com for more details. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below.